Hello. So as you can see, his heels like to fold in on themselves. We are going to be looking at the AotP. I'm recording late at night, so ignore my brain deadness. But here we have the AotP Armada Red Alert. So let's take a look at some of the details. Nice red for the visor. The light piping is actually not bad. You can wiggle his head. Nice front of the ambulance chest. Nice store shoulders. His hand, which I will talk about here in a bit. This hand is normal. Some red, very little red for being called Red Alert. Some dark blues, some more blues, some white, some red, some gunmetal gray. His black feet. His all four tires. Autobot insignia right there, as well as in front of his head. Transparent plastic right here on the light bars, and this piece right here. And this is where you store his extra hands. And yeah, we're also going to open up his back real quick. Come in here. You got this piece right in here, which I'll talk about in a bit. Close it back up. Close it back up. And yeah, articulation-wise, his head is on a tight ball joint. He can, he can look up. He can look down due to it's on a ball joint and a hinge. You got a little bit of wiggle room. Arms can do a full 360. They go in and out. Now on this, yeah, it's got a snug bicep rotation. He has double jointed elbow, which is really tight on both sides. We're gonna go to this side because he does have a wrist rotation on the normal hand. On this, you can rotate it, but there's no reason to. He actually has a waist joint. Gonna move his backpack out of the way. Show that he can do a full his waist can do a full 360. Keep that up. Legs can move forward that far. Red, keep your heels out, please. Back that far if you move the backpack out of the way. But if you don't move his backpack, you get nothing. You got thigh rotation. These can move for reasons. Knees can bend 90 degrees. And you also have this joint here, but that's more for transformation. Feet. They can move forward that far due to transformation. Can't really go back. You have ankle tilts, and you can move his loose heels first, but they're plugged in. They are tight for some reason. So let's talk about his hand real quick, because you can remove his hand. Well, just this side. So instead of this piece, you can have this triple barrel piece plugged in, just like so. And he has a triple barrel little cannon. Now, if you all remember the original Armada Red Alert, he does have a gun stored back here. You can just flip it around, And that's where this piece comes in. Just plug it in. Just like so, and you have that. But you can also remove this piece, and he can hold it as a gun, which is neat. And you can just pull this back in. What that does is leave him a little gappy. Sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna remove his hand, because he's not gonna need either one of those. Gonna remove this piece, toss that, and then I'm gonna put his gun back into his back. Just a peg port system. Close it up. And we aren't done with a robot. No. Because I recently have found the repaint Flatline. So I think Flatline might be female. I could be wrong. I know nothing of Flatline, so this is my first time ever owning a character named Flatline. So Flatline here has a brand new head sculpt. Decepticon insignia right there. And just like Red, the head is very snug, my goodness. Flatline actually comes with a proper second hand, which is removable to put, say, these onto the hand instead if you wanted to, which again are stored inside the leg, which is very clever. Put your hand back on. This is also remolded from Red. We're going to bring Red Alert back in for a minute. Do a little like side by side. Red Alert, Flatline, Flatline, Red Alert, Red Alert, Flatline. Yeah, like the heads are different. This is actually a new piece. Flatline comes with a proper second hand, and I think that's all the differences between the two, other than the color and the symbols. But yeah, let's continue looking at Flatline for a little bit. There you go. Yeah. Articulation is just the same, so don't need to go through that again. Some nice black, some red. Her gun hands are painted in silver. They're cast in this plastic but covered or painted in silver. I opted to go with a normal hand because there's actually no storage for the normal hand for some reason. And she does still retain the Red Alert gimmick. She can hold that as a weapon. And yeah. There is Flatline in her robot mode, but let's get down to transformation. We are going to use Red Alert. I might transform both on camera this time. So yeah, let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So first, we're going to do a little storage. So either one of the hands can fit in the crevice of his thighs. Just like so. And on this side, you're going to want like these little edges facing out. Which, give me a second. Alright, I got it in. Anyways, we're just gonna fold his heel spurs in. So like I said, his heels. Yeah, good luck getting his heels out. That one's just fine. This one likes to be a pain. Anyways, let's get down to transformation. So first, we're gonna bring his head away from that. Open this panel up. Open this out. Flip the head in. And then close that back up. And you have his head hiding away. Next, you're gonna come to his arm. Rotate it 90 degrees. Bring it up. Tab it in. Next, you're going to use the double joint on his elbow. Again, it's very snug. Fold his arm in. Bring this up and leave it like that for now. Second verse, same as the first. Rotate 90 degrees. Tab it in. Bend at the double jointed elbow. Bring it up. And there you have the arms ready. Next, you're going to come to the backpack. Bring it up. Bring this out. And this is where you're going to store this piece right here. Just like that. And we're going to leave that. We're going to come to his arms. Bring him in. Excuse me. Bring his arms in. Just like so. And then they'll just meet in the middle. Just like so. Next, you're going to come to the legs. Bring his feet up. And then untap at this joint. Just like so. Bring up. Bring back. Just like so. You're gonna bring his waist up. And you got multiple connections. This tab's gonna go right inside. And then this tab's gonna go into this slot right here. So if I am correct, this kind of transforms the same way as the original. I don't own the original Armada Red Alert, so I couldn't honestly tell you. Get it all nice and swozen. And there you have Armada Red Alert in his vehicular mode. And it is an ambulance, just like Ratchet would have been. Huh. It's as if his Japanese name is actually Ratchet. Yes, in Japan, and Micron's Legend, which became Armada, he was known as Ratchet. Give me a minute, I need a drink of water. Alright, sorry about that. I got real thirsty. Anyways, not a whole lot of new detail has been added. You got this engine bit right here, the red windshield. He has a port in here, but nothing really works in there for some reason. If you didn't store his hand cannons, they actually can plug into these ports right here. Actually, let me grab Flatline real quick. Let me just show what I mean. So we're just going to take this piece. We're just going to connect it. Just like so. You can plug it on either one. So I shut it off. And you can still flip out his gun. Nice emergency Autobot insignia. Let me put this back into Flatline's leg. A nice red stripe going down. Some gunmetal gray going down the side. I have a paint splotch on mine. Nothing's painted on the back on red. But yeah, there is a top. There is the bottom. You just see his thighs. And he rolls. I mean, it rolls a lot better not on a blanket, but yeah. But there is Red Alert in his vehicle mode. So now we are gonna actually transform Flatline, because like I said, there is actually no storage for the official hand. So we are actually going to transform Flatline on camera. So it's going to be the exact same transformation. So flip this up. Flip this out. Bring the head down. Close this up. And there you have that. I'm going to close the heels because the heels are a pain. Bring the arm 90 degrees. Bring the arm up. Pull the arm in. Yeah, also on the official Red Alert pictures, it shows Red Alert was supposed to come with a spare hand, but he actually never did. Why? I honestly couldn't tell you. Bring the arm like that. Second burst, same as the first. Bring that up. Or rotate. Bring up. Bend at the very tight elbow. Bring this up. Bring the windshield up. Bring this out. And Flatline storage is just the same. You can have it face either direction. Anyways, we're going to close the door. Make sure it's in all the way. And again, tab, slot. Bring the arm in. Tab it together on the inside. And basically everything else is the same, but we're literally at the home stretch, so I'm just going to finish it on camera. Hold his legs up. Hold, hold. Bring this up. See one side in. There we go. And then second burst, same as the first. Bring it up. Tight it in. Make sure everything is nice and flush. And there you have Flatline in her vehicle mode. Again, I'm thinking this is female. If not, correct me down in the comments, and I am sorry. But again, I know nothing of Flatline, so this is the best you're going to get out of me. But anyways, take a look at some of the details. It's just the same as red. Decepticon insignia right there. Some nice red coloration right here. I think the engine is silver on this one instead of blue. Nice transparent windows. Bits of red going down here. His or her own medical stripe, which honestly could have used a second coat, especially like right around here. Probably just the whole thing could have used a second coat. This actually got painted on the back, unlike red. And yeah, there. Oh, and there's also this detail right here. There is the top. There is the bottom. And just like red, she rolls pretty well. He or she, I don't know again. And again, you can flip this out. Just like red. And yeah, just for a little comparison. Here are the two side by side. As you can see, one is black, one is white. Good guy, bad guy. Good guy, bad guy. Bad guy. Good guy. Yeah. This is actually a really fun mold. My only complaint, I would have to say, will be the tightness of literally the elbows. Because, honestly, I feel like if I keep bending their elbows too hard, it's gonna snap. So Hasbro, if you do this mold again, loosen up the elbows a little bit, please, because I don't want to break my toys. Give me a second again. Water, gotta love it. Transformer One official water bottle from AMC Theaters. So anyways, red and Flatline. Again, I like this mold. Again, I just wish the elbows weren't as tight. On red, I kind of wish this hinge right here matched the rest of the ambulance colors. Because Flatline it actually works because it's all black. I don't think I have anything else to say about this figure, but like I said, I do like the figure. Just wish the elbows weren't as tight. scary tight, I should say. But, yeah. Also, just because I can this time, I actually found a new figure in Onyx, so expect an Onyx Prime review in the future. But, yeah, my next review is going to be something I've been kind of looking forward to for Decepticons. And let's just say, I'm surprised I found him as easy as I did. Because I have only seen him the time I found him. And yeah, so next time we're going to be looking at a very hard to find currently Decepticon figure. So see you guys then. Bye-bye.